About 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, meaning that if they did not receive their next paycheck, that they would be in big financial trouble. Living paycheck to paycheck means that you have either little savings or no savings at all. When it comes to budgeting, saving is usually an afterthought. Most people just calculate how much money they're gonna spend and they decide to save whatever they have left over. But saving is one of the most important steps to reaching your financial goals. You should be saving at least 10 to 20% of your net income, which is your take-home pay, for your long-term goals, short-term goals, and your immediate goals. And this doesn't include the money that you should be saving for your retirement. Building wealth is not about how much money you make, it's about how much you save and invest. If a person makes $100,000 and saves $20,000 a year, they're in a better position than a person who makes $200,000 and spends every penny that they have. Saving is often overshadowed by other expenses. After spending money on things such as housing, food, and transportation, many people find themselves with no money left to save. Don't fall into this trap. Some people say that they can't afford to save, and I say that you can't afford not to save. Not saving is financial suicide, and you're just one rainy day away from getting yourself in a cycle of debt that'll be difficult for you to climb out of. People usually buy the biggest home that they could afford, drive the nicest car that they could afford, go on the greatest vacation that they could afford, eat at the best restaurants that they could afford, then they say that they don't make enough money to save. Some people don't have an income problem, they have a spending problem, and as they earn more, they spend more. We live in a I work hard so I deserve it generation. I work hard so I deserve this, I work hard so I deserve that. I believe that you deserve it, but the question is not do you deserve it? The question is can you afford it while still being able to reach your financial goals? Saving is not about stashing away as much money as you possibly can. It's about using your resources so that you can be able to reach your financial goals. If you want to know more about financial goals, then you can watch my previous videos about how to set financial goals, how to reach financial goals, and how to achieve your financial goals. Your first saving priority should be your emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. No matter who you are or where you are, you should know that rain is coming at some point during the year. An emergency fund covers unexpected expenses such as a car repair, a home repair, or if you needed to take time away from your job. An unexpected expense without an emergency fund is a financial emergency, but an unexpected expense with an emergency fund is just a financial inconvenience. Once you have your emergency fund set, then it's time to fund your short-term and your long-term goals. Long-term goals are things such as purchasing a home or remodeling a home. Short-term goals are things such as buying a new car or going on a big vacation. Now you might be wondering how you can save more money. There's two things that you can do to save more money. One of them is to increase your income, and the additional money that you make, put that directly to your savings. Another thing that you can do is look at where you can cut back expenses from other places in your budget. Another question you may have is, should you prioritize saving or paying off debt? That's a great question, and to get the answer, you need to watch my next video, which is all about managing your debt.